Ndị Igbo ekene m unu. Asị m ka nke echukwelu ya zelu. Anyị si ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atara m azụ anwụra. Asa dịrị mma na eke, dịrị mma na orie, fọzara mma na afọ, fọzara mma na nkwọ. Ụzọ ahịa anọ nke ndị Igbo ji biri. Asị na ya dịrị n'Igbo na mma o. Ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ igosi na ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa. Na tupu anyị aga n'igosi na ya bụ ife, ọ bụla nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị, ị na-ejete afụ chanel aya n'Igbo akwụkwọ ka baro ka ị like and subscribe o. Tinyekwa kọmentị, share ekwe ya, tụsa ya bụ ozi ka ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche wee nụ ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo a. Dịka o si dị, ihe wetara unu tata bụ nnukwu update dị oke mkpa. Mma nchọ ka onye ọbụla misie ya, mma nchọ ka ị ga ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi ya bụ ife wetara unu gbasa maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya. And nwere ndị Igbo na-azọ drọpụra ya ọnụ kọmentị n'ihe a nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ dị oke mkpa ka anyị mara ife iche n'ụdị nke gị. Alright, over to you, sir.
Why is it that anytime there is a challenge, anytime there is an issue in Nigeria, that we, the Yorubas, we, the Hausas, the Northerners, we always look for a way to accuse the Igbo from being responsible? I just want to ask a question this morning. I've been on the prayer mountain. I just want to ask God, I just want to ask this question this morning. And this question, I'm asking Nigerians this question. Why is it that anytime there is a challenge, anytime there is an issue in Nigeria, that we, the Yorubas, we, the Hausas, the Northerners, we always look for a way to accuse the Igbo from being responsible for the challenge that is going on in the country? Why is it always like that? Nothing has happened in this country that has to do with challenge that the Igbo have not been accused for being responsible. You remember, I gave a revelation when I told the world and Nigerians that this protest that is coming up has been hijacked. And I said some of the organizers have eaten the forbidden fruit. That the major reason, purpose why we are coming out to protest that will not be achieved. I told you people ahead. I said it ahead that this is what I saw in my vision. Any nation when the voice of God is not recognized, that nation will have issue. I told you people that this protest, I did not see it coming out successfully because what I saw in the spirit is different from what is going to happen. This, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. I told you people. Why are the Igbos always the victim of circumstances? Why are they always the victim? Why do we always accuse the Igbo for being responsible for the challenge that goes on in Nigeria every time? Why? Are the Igbo not part of Nigeria? I thought they say we have one Nigeria. And the Igbo is not part of Nigerians. Igbo marry Yoruba, Yoruba marry Igbo, Igbo marry Hausa, Hausa marry Igbo. Why do we always accuse these people? I was not actually expecting the Igbos to come out and protest, because if they have come out to join this protest, it would have been worse than what is going on now. The Igbo would have been fully accused that they are the one. Even for the fact that they still did not come out, we still accuse them. Kilo Day, what is it? Is this hatred or jealousy or heaviness? There is a point I want to make clear to every Nigerian. Anywhere you are in the world, the Igbo people you see in Nigeria and the Israelites of Nigeria, anywhere they are, they will succeed. Anywhere they are, they will survive for whatever situation. I've said this many years ago. The hatred on these people is getting too much. It's too much. If we Nigerians don't want the Igbo, they give them Biafra, let them go. I keep shouting this thing. But when I give them their only they go. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please look into the issue of the Igbo. I beg you. Give them what belongs to them. Una say no. Give them Biafra, may they go. Una say no. Every single mistake, we accuse them. We are busy burning down their shops, destroying their property. Wakilo day. What is it? Sometimes I feel like crying for the Igbo people. What is it? I'm saying this thing is really hurting me. It's paining me from my heart. How did the Igbo now become the problem of the protest? Are the Igbo the problem of Nigeria? Are they? Presidency will not give them. Vice president will not give them. Senate president will not give them. And nothing. They don't have any important position they are handling in Nigeria. Still, we not see let them get peace. Because, Joe, let's allow these people to rest. They are also Nigerians. If we really say we don't want them again, then let them go. Give them their Biafra, let them go. Let's know that Igbo people are no longer part of Nigeria. May they go. This hatred, this backbones on the Igbo is busting my head. I know a lot of people are going to come after me, abuse me. Nigeria, you say the truth, you are a problem. Please, I beg you. Then this go to the Igbo, the Igbos. A city divided against himself cannot stand. It is our time for you people to come together and start speaking one voice. All the billionaires in Igbo land, all the celebrities in Igbo land. It is time for you people to come together and start speaking one voice. You people are too divided. The Igbos are too divided. Come together. You can see, well, I'm not an Igbo man. There's no time I'm coming to Igbo land to collect a chief title. But I'm only concerned as a servant of God, as a prophet of God. I am only concerned. Please, let's have mercy on the Igbo people and stop all this hate on them. I don't think it's a good one. May God bless you. Please, I am only speaking as a man of God. I don't have any interior motive. I don't know.
The southeast region of Nigeria has abstained from participating in the End Bad Governance protest, and quite noticeably too. It said that in the last couple of days, the development comes on the heels of recent tensions and calls for Igbos to leave other parts of Nigeria. Now, compared to the northern turnout, SBM intelligence reports that there were no protests in states like Abia, Imo, Anambra on day one of the protest, and records of same on subsequent days.
Now, SBM intelligence reports suggest that there is a significant fear that the Igbo involvement in the protest could be misinterpreted as rebellion, or their activism could be labeled as an attempt to overthrow the government or make it uncomfortable. Joining us is the former secretary to the Abia State government and former commissioner for information Abia State, Honorable Ralph Igbu. Good morning and thanks for joining us, Honorable.
Yes, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me this morning.
You're welcome. All right, so let's start first of all with your broad perspective on the reason the Southeast was quiet during the End Bad Governance protest.
Well, I would think it's an erroneous position be put out there that Southeast didn't participate or opted out. That may not be entirely true. The picture, because I live in the Southeast myself and I'm a political player, in-depth political player, will be the fact that, let me come a little low and I hope our listeners will understand. Zebrudaya says, I know you know the popular Zebrudaya play. He said he has seen 99, what is 100? The people of the zone have become very used to hardship. Since after the Civil War, when the Nigerian state declared the 3 R's, they said reconstruction, rehabilitation, and which other one? The 3 R's. None was ever implemented. None. We can see the speed with which the federal government, especially under Buhari administration, created the Northeast Development Commission, and to say bring quick rehabilitation to a place that the issues of banditry and insurgency is yet to be abated. But in the Southeast, yes, they were defeated in a civil war where they wanted them to be Nigerians. And as I speak, nearly 64 years or about 63 years after that civil war, the Southeast is on record to have the worst state of infrastructure. The roads are so terrible. The electricity connections and stations are the most dilapidated you can find anywhere in the world. No industries except those raised by the local population. Nothing at all. So it's not like they said they won't participate. Sometimes there is power in silence. You remember they have been agitating and they said they call it, what do you call it, secession. And we are leaders. I am part of the leadership, called leadership of the Igbo people. And when the young ones say secession, we know, we who play politics know that there's nothing like secession. It can be the highest level of anger. And how do perceptive leaders who want to build a nation state address it? You address it by saying, okay, come, let's talk. Before
Honorable apologies. I just want to, clarify. Yes. Are you saying that the Southeast participated, but through silence, or they are maybe just focused on other things?
Silence. There's potency. When they decide to say we are resigned to fate, you should be worried. Silence is ominous. So when they say, we are used to it, let's leave it that way. We have been killed. Imagine what was happening in Kaduna and Katsina, where protesting citizens, Kano and Kaduna had to jump on armored. If we had been Southeast, how many people would have gone down by now? You are talking of one. I just saw your reviews, and they are talking about one person, and there is hysteria everywhere. But what of a case where hundreds, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 have been just eliminated, and nobody asks questions? So when a people in a nation are calm and angry, calmness can also portend anger.
All right.
Not necessarily against the present administration, though. Not necessarily.
Okay. I want us to talk about something that I had seen. The leader, a traditional leader, the national vice president of the Igbo social cultural group, Igbo, Damian Okeke Ogene, had talked about, in an interview, talked about how the Igbo people were treated. And I'm going to quote what was said. He said that the people of the region had become tired of seeking freedom, relevance, and equal treatment in Nigeria. The traditional ruler also said that the region had also been frustrated with their failed quest to produce Nigeria's president. So now we have cried enough, we have been cheated enough, we don't have anything to do, so we instead kept quiet and started praying to our God. Whenever God feels to answer us, we are descendants of Israel, he will answer us. Anyway, but you've heard what he said. I'd like you to maybe further elaborate on what this thought process might be like, and, if some of the things or the points he has highlighted are part of the reasons that Ndi will refuse to be a part of this process.
It's not about president of Nigeria. A president of Nigeria with the configuration may not favor the Igbos. Take it from me. And a few of us Igbo extraction, maybe to ask our son, we have made it to that. But that is not the issue. We had chief of army staff, a population of Nigeria that many Igbo, and so that is what I'm saying is not fundamental. The fundamental thing, and which the president that I wish well, Bola Tinubu, I wish him well. Never mind the accidents and Bobby traps he couldn't see and is bumping into. What I expected to see in his address would have been that even the pattern, even the divisions are shown in the process lessons for proper development of Nigeria. He decided to protect them. What he's telling you is that the nation is highly polarized and no meaningful development can take place under this atmosphere. That's the truth. It's a journey gradually towards Somalization of Nigeria. God forbid. I love this country. That should be a baseline for the black man all over. But we must do things properly. If we were to address cardinal issues, it's not about even Igbo presidency, like I'm telling you. It's now an urgency of the Nigerian nationalities to say what they want. Do we agree in Nigeria? Which the answer is likely to be yes. And we say, what is the vision? What is the template? So all this issue of I am a journalist by training. I practiced in Lagos before coming back to go into public service. when I go back to every paper where I've worked that I stopped in my study magazines, where the issue of petrol has been there since we found oil in this country.
All right.
The issue of electricity has been there. I'm with you.
Yeah, Honor, just, final question. I would like that you quickly also respond to Governor Peter Umba, Dave Umahi, Hope Uzodimma, and a few others. I've seen reports, of them commending people from the Southeast for not taking part in the protest, against President Bola Tinubu. Is there a lot of people in the Southeast that agree with, those views from their governors, from the Southeastern states?
We have gone past the governors, people who enjoy the perks of office talking. We've gone past that. No governor was responsible for the attitude of the Igbos, you see. It's just self-wisdom. If you have tried a thing and say, Igbos have made the greatest contribution to create the modern Nigeria. You have had where you are, I don't know where you are, whether you're in Nigeria or in Lagos. You are hearing Igbo must go. Because we left here and we feel that wherever we go, we make it a home, that Nigeria should be a home to all. So Igbos have made the greatest contribution to the modern Nigeria. So it was not by the instrument. We've gone past governors taking position. They can take position for self-survival. But Igbos have shown you what that they can do. Nobody went to a meeting to say in Enugu or in Imo also. But the general feel is that we are used to. This is something we have been clamoring since we were defeated. We agree we were defeated. But we think that we can build a new nation where the industry and vision of the Igbo man can be given a vent. But it hasn't been so. So it's unfortunate. What I'm saying is not even an ethnic thing. Ethnicism should be condemned. Religion, we've tried it, it's not working. Let's sit down and decide the Nigeria that can work for us. We have university who produce.
And by ekenekweni mono edikono siwebito ogono igepo ya bife nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa ejemakia wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Igbo media bụ ebe anyị si wee na-wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ, ana gbasịta maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ladies. Dịka ị nụrụ ihe nwanne anyị wegekwu n'iru akwụkwọ ka efi were ikwu n'udo nke gị asị gị kwuo ka efi were ikwu maka na otu aka o jedebe njọ ọ ya adịkwanụ mma. Ọgwụ na ọtụ ụmụnne m, achọrọ m ka unu tinyere anyị alụ nke unu ife unu chere n'iru akwụkwọ ikwucha ya bụ ife kapa arụsị ya kwurụta ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị darụrụ nne na ụmụnne m kpọmọ na-ege ntị anyị na-ekene ndị nnekunu si na-esoyere anyị esiri ngwa nke mesịa n'ụmụ Igbo.